Alright, so this is War 8 of Season 36. I am bringing Kitty Pryde, Tigra, and Crossbones. So, thing is my first fight. I'm using Kitty. Pretty standard. Taken this fight before. Probably could in theory take it with Crossbones, but it's force of will, so I'd just be hitting hard. I'd rather kind of play safe and careful. So yeah, here's the first fight. I just want to parry and watch his rock stacks, so do a little light intercept, which he goes for, and then from here on it's pretty standard. I would prefer to get out heavy, then do a 5 combo, and that's what I do for the rock stacks. Perfect. And then knock him down. Alright, now the protection's off. Perfect. So yeah, just gonna combo him back up. Want to watch the rock stacks starting about now. I mean, in general the whole time, but specifically now. Yeah, dash in, he does that, which is not ideal. So yeah, then I tapped him in the block, which is a mistake, but I heavy counter this, have to drop a light for spacing. And I'm trying to bait out a heavy, but for some reason I did not think about the fact I could just medium and he'd get no power, so choked it there a little bit, but whatever, it is what it is. Dash in, and parry heavy. There you go. And here, I purposefully back off at 3 hits instead of 4 because I want to do the 4 hits, because I prefer not to end my combos before baiting special 1 because it makes it easier. Okay, here, I heavy counter special 1. There we go. That made me happy, honestly. I was very excited about that. I could have thrown a special 3 here and kill, but just keep up the rhythm. There's no reason not to. So yeah, that's the thing fight. Pretty standard stuff there. The next fight is going to be Hit Monkey. Well, this is easily one of the simplest fights. It can get out of hand in that this dude crits like a frickin' maniac. And so for that reason, I'm not saying you can't die to it, but if you don't die to it, and you're gonna be at full health. So it's really quite literally hit or miss. And yeah, I've definitely taken a combo here with APOC and regretted it immensely. But yeah, it's I'd say at least 10 times out of 11, or 11 times out of 12 rather, so like once a season. It's like the easiest fight in the world. Hopefully that 1 out of 12 does not come next war. We'll see. Here I have a Sorcerer. Shout out to Jason for... First I gotta respond, because Broty's been throwing stuff in the chat. And he finally threw a positive comment in the chat, so I had to respond to that one. Here, shout out to Jason for the wags. Pretty easy fight, I think. I've either taken this fight once or not at all. But I can't imagine it's that hard in terms of, like, placement-wise. So I just heavy. There I get parried, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. Keep dashing in. All that good stuff. And I hadn't really decided about what I was going to do about her special 1. I can dex it 100 times out of 100. But here I just decided that I should just dash in. Just for damage and just because I have wags, so it's easy to build up prowess. Here she does it again. And I'm like, do I want to keep my prowess? I'm like, it's fine. So I dash in. Then I hit an intercept. And here... Again, I think I did, yeah. My goal was to dash in a special 1. I didn't get it, but it's fine. So here I knock her down. And I'm just gonna hit her. So yeah. That's Sorcerer down. And now I have a Kitty Pryde. This one's with Crossbones. And this is far and away my worst fight. I did not play well in this fight. I've taken this fight many times. It is very hard to die with Crossbones. So here's the game plan. I can parry her because I'm going to be baiting out specials. I just don't want to parry her 3 times. So I parry her once, go for light, she doesn't go for it. So I just drop the parry again, and she won't go for it, so I just want to push her over. I can't parry her again. That'd be a bad idea. So here, I can do this, and now I have 2 more parries if I really want them. So here I can just throw... I went for the light attack, which she did not want any part of. So I dash back, I throw a special 1, then I refresh. And yeah, here I just want to pause him, so I heavy even without the protection. Here, I hit the little partial dex, intercept, and now, in theory, she should be melted. Like, look at his damage, it's potent. And I'm in the zone, and I'm nuking her, and I instinctively dex instead of trying to, you know, actually play smart and wait for the timer. I just try to dex. I was in the zone, and I got hit in the face and incinerated. So, yeah, choke that there. Here's a special one. I'm not making that mistake again, so I take 2 hits into block, because there's no way in hell I'm doing that again. Watching the Fury timer, and she's dead. So, now is Wong. I was a little bit scared of this Wong, so I invulnerability boosted. Definitely not the hardest fight in the world, but can definitely go wrong. So, having never taken this fight before, probably something you want to give yourself as much safeguard as possible for. So, the game plan is just to intercept, and then keep up my prowess if I can. I did a couple duels against Wong, which by the way was very, very difficult because the duel system is broken right now and you have to restart your app if you want to exit the duel screen. But I knew that I could, in practice, phase his special 2 pretty easily, just kind of like wait it out, and even if I went early, I would still have enough phase window to actually phase it. So here I push him to special 2 on purpose, because why not? He was close anyway. So here, look, I wait a little bit and I go in way early, or even only a little bit early, but I go in early and you can notice I still have timer. And I'm going to go in even earlier later. Watch this. I was considering throwing special 2, but I decided not to. Here, do I just full combo him? No, do a special 1. But here, I think I push him here. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, I push him here. So, look. Oh, I lied. I know I push him one more time, and I want to point this out because I found it a little bit interesting just how early you can go and be safe. So check this out. You ready? He throws special 2. Oh, what in the hell am I talking about? I guess I never faced his special 2. But yeah, you actually have a lot of time. I did that in practice, I guess. But you have time to do it, so you might as well just, you can either wait for his hands together and either dex or dash in, or you can go in pretty early, like just count like a quarter or half second after his last hit, and then dash in, and you'll be fine. But yeah, Moleman has this lovely extra power and fury that I honestly just totally forgot about, but I'm not necessarily afraid of it or anything. And then watch this. This is funny. I forgot about this. Watch this. Ready? Here. Stand your ground, coming in super clutch. So yeah, he removed all his monster mass, which meant that he could only do that once. But I just found that funny. And that continues to happen to me throughout the fight. But it's fine because it removes all the monster mass, so he's actually unable to go unstoppable. It's still hilarious, though. Right there again. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. And even if he wasn't, he'd be hitting into my miss, so it's like, it's fine. Here, he's kind of has me back against the wall, so my phase are going to be a little harder to do. Throw the special 2, 18k, 13k. That's a lot of damage. I'm not sure exactly how much. I'll put that in text just because I'm curious. That's the hardest hitting special 2 I've thrown in a while. Now we have the last fight of my war, and it's Bishop on node 51. I got a White Magneto. I got a White Magneto on the other fight as well, so shout out to Wolvie and Jason for those. Game plan's pretty simple. This Bishop is max Sig, rank 4, so I want to parry, just dash back, dash in, all that random fun stuff. And then when he gets to special 1, I want to be very careful with my phase, but it's something I do not do at the very beginning. And the second because like I think I dash in, am I baiting this out? I think after the special 1, or there's a point where I start, yeah, right here. I'm dashing in and out. I probably should not be doing that. But anyway, I push him to L2, and I dash in. I go pretty early on the L2 when it's war because I'd really prefer not to accidentally go late and die. Because she is super noodly, she will get one shot. So here, I try to bait out special 1, dash back once, tap him. There we go, 2 dash backs and dash in. There you go. Still actually have phase up, which is really nice. Was considering throwing special 2, but there's really no point. It's better just to be safe. And then here, dash back, double dash back and a dash in. Perfect. Yeah, so didn't like the spacing on that parry, so I backed off. Dash in. So far, it's going pretty well. And here, I just want to bait out the special. I dash back once, twice. This one he doesn't throw for a while, and it was kind of starting to piss me off. 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. I just push him L2 because I do not have time for that. So yeah, almost done. I just want, honestly, one more special 1 phase will probably kill him. So dash in, dash in, dash in. Now let's kill him with the phase. That's the war. 7 fights, 0 deaths, 0 items, and hopefully we win. Thank you for watching.